Before Pokimane was an online sensation with over 1.3 million followers on both YouTube and Twitch, and 850,000 on Instagram as well as 370,000 on Twitter at the time of this recording. Pokimane was a League of Legends superstar, or Pokimane had her own ASMR channel and teamed up with the likes of T-Pain. While much of Twitch has lately been dominated by the male-driven Fortnite phenomenon, Pokimane has held it down in League of Legends as one of the game's primary players. Posting on average 3 to 4 times a week, you can find the fun-loving young gamer making you laugh all while kicking your ass at League. Now at just 22 years old, she has made a name for herself after leaving Canada's McMaster University to pursue a full-time career as a streamer. And it wasn't just any course she left behind. In fact, Pokimane, she was in her 3rd year studying to become a chemical engineer. I mean, if you can make more money gaming than engineering, that definitely shows you that there's something wrong with the education system. Take that, McMaster. My theater and film degree, it got me nowhere. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Pokimane prior to fame, here for you on Before They Are Famous. Now this is a video that you guys have been requesting thousands and thousands of times, but these online gamers, they're hard as hell to research. Nevertheless, we managed to profile several of your favorite, including Ninja, Myth, and Allier. So if you hadn't had a chance, be sure to check those out. Also, let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. Alright, now let's get into Pokimane. Whew, that sounds inappropriate. Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom! Pokimane sometimes goes by the name Pokimane Thick, and well, she was born with the first name Imane, so it all adds up. Now her last name is a bit of a riddle. We did find online sources stating that her last name was Annis, but I can't confirm or deny that. I'm not 100%.
He said anus.
We do know that she was born on May 14th, 1996 in the North African country of Morocco. While she learned English at a young age, Imane's first language is in fact French, but she's also fluent in Darija. It's the Moroccan dialect. To Darija? I don't know. Now Pokimane relocated from Morocco to Canada when she was just a few years old, and while she has vaguely described her home city as a small minuscule town, 2 hours from Toronto, well, sources speculate that she's actually living in St. Catharines, Ontario, or at least she was. And to be fair, calling it a minuscule town, she's not far off. Now other celebs that come from these parts include YouTuber Matthew Santoro, Alexis on Fire, and the hockey player Tim Horton. Wow. That's the most Canadian string of words I've ever put together.
So you think you're Canadian, eh? Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
Now in case it's completely flew over your head, her online pseudonym is a combination of both her birth name and Pokemon, a show that she grew up loving. Now aside from the classic Japanese kids cartoon, she's a fan of the anime genre in general, spending much of her time at cosplay events such as Anime North. Now in school she excelled academically in both math and science. Not only was she a good student, she also earned the trust of the entire student body. Well, sort of. Youngster, Pokimane had an avid interest in martial arts and even aspired to one day pursue it. But if you've grown up in a small minuscule town outside of Toronto, well the chances are video games have taken up a lot more of your time. Starting with Zelda and Pokemon, she eventually made a transition to computer games, and in 2009 the multiplayer battle game League of Legends was unveiled to the world, and it instantly attracted a large following of fans across the globe. And young Imane? Well, she was surely no exception. Young Imane. That could be a rap name. She got in on Twitch as an early adapter in 2013, and she set up an account and soon began streaming videos showcasing her colorful personality and her sense of humor. Huh? Yeah. All while dominating at League of Legends. Doubling down her online career, she would also upload her videos to YouTube. While her skills at League of Legends have certainly been honed, it was her comedic style that has certainly set her apart and made her more relatable to her dedicated viewers. Commenting on this, she stated, "Sometimes people are having a bad day or they're in a rut and they can just tune into my stream and have a few laughs and hang out in my community." Now as high school came to an end, Pokimane had to start thinking about her future, so she took her prowess for science and math and enrolled herself at McMaster University, located in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Now as I mentioned in the intro, I too was enrolled at Mac, but my degree was perhaps the softest of them all. As for Pokimane, well she took the big kid classes studying chemical engineering. For 2 years she was creating molecules in a laboratory while I was doing Shakespeare in the Park. Now after class Pokimane, she kept up her passion for gaming, and by her third year of school she surprised her family, announcing to them that she was going to commit herself to becoming a streamer full time. Now I'm sure her parents weren't exactly thrilled, but in the end she won over their support when she went over some of the ideas she was going to do with her platform. Now that doesn't mean it was all fun and games right out the gate. Speaking on this transition, Pokimane stated, "When I took a break from university and I went full time, I lived alone and I streamed. I don't know, with the streamer lifestyle, it's really easy to just become isolated, not really have much human interaction, and that usually leads to some good old depression. But now that I'm in a house filled with people who do the same thing that I do, it's just way easier to connect with people. Make sure you do get that human interaction every now and then, and it just feels really nice." And Pokimane, well, she soon had no shortage of human interaction. Her content consisting of gaming, vlogging, and simply telling funny stories, well, it began to bring in hundreds of thousands of viewers on Twitch and millions of views on YouTube. And has also capitalized on the popularity of ASMR. Now if you haven't heard of this, it's a new trend of people whispering into microphones in order to give listeners a tingling sensation. Sounds crazy, right? Sounds creepy. Well, regardless of what you think, it's actually turned out to be quite the phenomenon. Now if you need any proof, well, Pokimane's second channel, exclusively devoted to ASMR, well, it is close to 300,000 subs. Let's take a look. Last video right there has close to 1 million views. Yeah, y'all a bunch of creeps. Now with her highly successful Leagues of Legends channel closing in on 1 million subscribers, along with her ASMR channel also gaining traction, 2017 was looking to be a bright and shining year for Pokimane's flourishing gaming career. Long sentence. Her success soon led her to be offered a place with Offline TV, a collaborative YouTube channel featuring various gamers as well as internet personalities. Deciding to relocate, she packed up and headed to sunny Los Angeles. As of the summer of 2017, well, she now resides in the Offline TV house, along with fellow streamers Lily Pichu, Scara, Disguised Toast, McMaster, and Chris and Pekka. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'll be doing Before They're Famous on all y'all. You just got some weird ass names. Now their experience living together is documented in a series of videos on the channel. Hitting 1 million followers in 2018, she expanded into a third channel devoted to Chinese fans. Her ambitions on ASMR took a surprising turn when rapper T-Pain made an appearance with Pokimane on camera. That's crazy. We've been trying to pump out a video on these online gamers at least, 2 a month. They're the hardest to write, but I got a job to do and every day I get it done. There are 2 videos below me right now, one on Ali A and one on Myth, but there's so many more people to do. But you guys have to request who I get done in the next video in the comments down below. My name is Michael McCrudden, and as for the rest of the story, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, because this is Before They're Famous. Boom! I liked ending it. That was a new way. We're gonna end it like that more often. That was good.